Well, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Business Every Day. Today, as I am working on this project, I'm working on a guitar pick tray. I found a pretty cool design online, or at least I saw a picture of a design, and there wasn't any G code associated with it, so I had to go and create my own. But I was super excited with the idea of doing this project. So the main purpose of this channel is to take you along on my journey as I try and incorporate business in my everyday. Business and doing business with people is something that I absolutely enjoy. I love the process, I love the development, I love coming up with new ideas and discussing them. And right now, I primarily am working on my CNC, and it doesn't feel like I'm really doing anything in business. But what I am doing is I'm building up my skill base, along with telling everybody I know that this is what I'm doing. I'm sharing my videos with my friends and family. I'm posting it on social media. There's you guys out on the internet that are watching my videos as well, and that's just got me super pumped and excited to share with you my journey. But really, what I'm doing this for is to share with you my process of how I'm developing my business and how it's going to grow and what it's going to turn into. I mean, I have no idea, but I love doing anything business. So right now I'm focusing on my CNC business. And the way I do that at the moment is becoming proficient in my skill of my new machine, my Inventables X-Carve. This is a brand new skill for me. And to be honest, it's rather intimidating with all the things that are involved in making this machine work properly. And you don't chew up your material, or you don't destroy your clamps, or you don't destroy the machine for that matter. And so, I've grappled with over the last couple of weeks, like, is this even worth posting? Because it's really not doing to the full extent what I ultimately want to be doing, which is showing you all the different cool transactions and the development of this business. And then I just kind of realized, like, me practicing my skill of CNC machinist, or being a CNC machinist, is I guess I'm not a machinist. I am working with wood primarily. I don't know. However, whatever it's called, I'm being a CNC guy. However that sounds. But showing the process of learning skills is very much a part of doing business. And even though I'm not making a physical transaction right now, there's no exchange of currency. I don't even have my website developed yet. I don't even have all my ideas of what I will be machining fully developed. And so this is very much in its beginning stages, but I wanted to have something that I could bring people along and show you how I got started. I had an idea and I started to run with it, and I generally try and fully develop my thoughts and have everything figured out. And this time I just kind of jumped in and says, you know what, I have had interest in this area for a long time, and I'm just going to pull the trigger and I'm going to do it. And I'm sharing that with you and with the people that I already know. But as I'm learning all these different skills and I'm building ornaments for people, and I got this little like guitar tray thing going, I think I'm going to give this to a friend of mine. That is getting the word out to my community, to the universe, that this is what I'm doing. And I want to bring you along on that journey. And eventually, some of these people that I am sharing my skill with, maybe they'll become customers, or maybe they'll just become followers of my tribe, or followers in my tribe, because I don't just want customers. I want friends. I want people, companions to bring along on this journey. And so that's what I'm trying to start. an idea that I had actually in the last week was to feature a entrepreneur that I know every single week. And so I came up with a list, and I was just super blown away of how many entrepreneurs I actually already know. And I'm going to have to learn and meet and make friends with a whole lot more of you because I want my community to grow. I want my network to grow because doing transactions with people is so much fun. Having a relationship with individuals and sharing your stories and your struggles, it's just absolutely tremendously fun for me. But I am going to be featuring, I called up a friend, and I'm going to be featuring her and her friend's business in an upcoming episode of Business Every Day later this week. And I'm going to start doing that every single week and showing you something that I'm building either for their business or how I'm going to talk about how we are working together or how they've been super helpful or a lesson that I've learned. And so I'm going to just start incorporating in my learning process other entrepreneurs. Some individuals I have actually worked with, some I have done business with previously, and some I just know that they have a company and I plan on working with them in the future, at least hopefully. There is about a half a dozen, keep it quiet, Christmas present projects in the works for entrepreneurs that I know that I will be using the XCarve to create a product that I will be giving to them for Christmas. And not only do I get to share with them my skill, I get to bless them with something that hopefully they will like and be encouraged with. Just as like, hey, I see your business, I know your struggle, and I think what you're doing is just awesome. And thank you for letting me be a part of your life and sharing it with me. And so there's going to be, just don't tell anybody, there's going to be some coasters involved. I got some designs already developed for that. I'm going to be doing some ornaments. I will be doing some signs, and yeah, all the things that the XCarve is known to do best. I'm going to use the practice experience to make some gifts for people that I know that are in the entrepreneurial space. And even in that, if you think about it, it's like it's putting my name out there again, saying, hey, this is something that I do. This is something that I'm interested in, and I want to bring you along on the journey. Something that I will say I've encountered in my life of doing business with different people is a lot of people are scared to tell others what they are doing. I just got to make mention, I just made a horrible mistake on that. People are generally intimidated with sharing what they're doing with their friends and family, and that makes me really sad. I know I personally struggle with that. I struggle with starting this YouTube channel and posting it out there and asking some friends of mine to, hey, will you check this out? Will you like my video? Will you watch it? Just so I have somebody viewing what I'm doing. Asking for that, it can be intimidating because you could be rejected. They could not like what you're doing. They could see you as bragging, or however that plays out in your own head. Sharing your baby, your business, your livelihood, or even just a passion project of yours can be very, very scary. And I just want to encourage you, if you're just a hobbyist, if you are someone who just loves doing projects on the side, keep doing them and sharing with people, especially platforms like YouTube and Instagram, where other people around the world can grow encouragement and inspiration from what you are doing, whether you know it or not. The things that you have interest in and the things that you want to continue to do, they change other people's lives. I know there are so many influencers out there, people that run businesses, entrepreneur friends of mine, and they just have no idea the kind of impact they've had on my life, both encouragement and hope and inspiration and challenge. And It's good. You have something to offer as well. And me in my life in business and how I'm hoping to incorporate it in my every single day. Hopefully that can do the same for some of you all and give you some tips and trips along the way, but also just show you that it can be done. It's a whole lot of fun and that you have something of value worth sharing. So thank you so much for tuning in, and let's do some more business every day together. Take care, guys.